Another day, another example of somebody having the day that they voted for. Link in bio if you want the shirt.
I'm a supporter of President Donald Trump. Voted for him in this election and the last, and the one prior to that. However, President Trump is about to allow JBS, the world's most corrupt beef organization, to become publicly traded in America. President Donald Trump will be the president that allows for the complete destruction of the small, independent family farms and cattle ranches if he allows this to go through. The SEC has already approved it. Now we're just waiting a mere few days for them to allow it on the stock exchange. And what's concerning is we haven't heard a word from the Secretary of Agriculture about this. We haven't heard any of the large cattle organizations that represent cattlemen speak out about this. They claim to represent cattlemen. The truth is they only represent the big guys. They're bought and paid for by the same organizations, JBS, Cargill, Tyson, National Beef, all the collusion that's happening. Go do a very simple search and you'll see the millions and millions and tens upon millions of dollars that these companies have been ordered to pay for collusion and price fixing, which has cost us our family farms and ranches. And what that costs us as the people who aren't family farms and ranches is a stable food system. As much as I'm a supporter of many of the other things that Trump is doing, anything else in the world that we're working to accomplish and achieve doesn't matter when you have famine and you starve to death. So, Mr. President, I love you. I appreciate you. It is our job as citizens to hold you accountable. And whoever you've got in your circle, they ain't speaking truth because you're about to put us in a whole world of hurt. Folks, I need you to share this. This is urgent. We've only got a mere few days, and we need millions of people to put pressure to stop this, or it's going to be it'll be a much harder fight to come back from. Thanks, everybody. Have a feed.
I don't know how many more of these stories people need to see before they realize that everything you guys have been told is a fucking lie. It's all a fucking lie. He told you what he thought you needed to hear in order to get you to vote for him. Now, he doesn't need your vote anymore. He can't run for president again. All he needs is the money now. He doesn't give a fuck about what you need. He doesn't give a fuck if there were some contracts with farmers. He doesn't give a fuck if it's going to hurt American farmers or this or that. He doesn't fucking care. He doesn't care. So you can join the people from the Middle Eastern people that voted third party and allowed Donald Trump to get in because they couldn't agree with Kamala Harris's position on the Middle East. You can get with the Latino people who voted for Donald Trump and are now pissed off because somebody that they know got deported. You can line up with the other farmers who had contracts with the federal government and had those contracts canceled as soon as Trump got into office. You can go join all those fucking people who heard this guy say he was going to do X, Y, and Z to fuck this country over, and you still voted for him. You are having the day you voted for. Now take your fucking medicine.